Fire Victoria Mboko dominates BJK Cup. 3 wins at just 19. Canada glowing star the future of Canadian tennis. In the ever-evolving world of tennis, a new star has begun to shine brighter than many could have predicted. Victoria Mboko, the 19-year-old Canadian prodigy, has just set the BJK Cup ablaze with a performance that will be remembered for years. 3 wins in a single tournament, each more commanding than the last, have cemented her status as one of the most exciting young talents in the sport. But this is more than a simple victory story. It's a glimpse into the future of Canadian tennis, a rising powerhouse poised to challenge the global elite. From early promise to international spotlight, Victoria Mboko's journey has been one of perseverance, passion, and raw talent. Born and raised in Canada, Victoria began playing tennis at the tender age of 5. From the start, it was clear she possessed something special, a combination of agility, precision, and a mental toughness that belied her years. Her junior career was studded with victories, but what has impressed coaches and fans alike is her ability to transition smoothly into the professional circuit, where the pressure and stakes are exponentially higher. The BJK Cup was expected to be a testing ground, a tournament where young talents prove themselves against more seasoned opponents. Yet, Victoria didn't just rise to the occasion. She obliterated expectations. 3 wins, 3 statements. Each of Victoria's matches at the BJK Cup told a story. Her first win was a masterclass in strategic tennis. Facing a seasoned opponent, she demonstrated a rare composure, breaking serve at critical moments and executing baseline rallies with pinpoint accuracy. The scoreline might reflect a close contest, but those watching knew they were witnessing the birth of a formidable competitor. The second match elevated the narrative. Victoria's athleticism was on full display, lightning-fast footwork, a booming forehand, and a backhand that could slice through the toughest defenses. By the end of the match, her opponent was visibly frustrated, unable to counter the relentless pressure she applied. Fans cheered not just for the win, but for the promise of a new generation of Canadian tennis ready to take center stage. The third and final victory was nothing short of spectacular. Facing one of the tournament's top seeds, Victoria entered the match as an underdog, yet from a very first point, she played with a confidence and maturity far beyond her 19 years. Every shot seemed deliberate, every movement calculated. By the final set, it was clear Victoria Mboko was not just competing, she was dominating. The crowd erupted as she secured her 3rd win, a victory that felt both earned and historic. Mental toughness and on-court presence. What sets Victoria apart from many of her peers isn't just her technical skill. It's her mental game. Tennis is as much a battle of the mind as it is of the body. Young players often struggle under pressure, succumbing to nerves in critical moments. Victoria, however, thrives in these situations. Her ability to stay focused, adapt her strategies mid-match, and maintain composure in high-stakes points is remarkable for someone so young. Coaches describe her on-court presence as commanding yet graceful, a balance that allows her to assert control without appearing overbearing. It's a rare quality, one that often distinguishes good players from truly great ones. The Canadian tennis revolution. Victoria's rise is also emblematic of a larger trend in Canadian tennis. Over the past decade, Canada has produced several world-class players, including Bianca Andreescu, Denis Shapovalov, and Felix Auger-Aliassime. These athletes have demonstrated that Canada is no longer a peripheral tennis nation, but a serious contender on the world stage. Victoria Mboko is the next chapter in this story. Her performance at the BJK Cup is not an isolated incident. It is a continuation of Canada's tennis revolution. She represents a generation of players who are not only technically skilled, but also mentally resilient, capable of competing at the highest levels across the globe. Style of play, aggression meets intelligence. One of the most exciting aspects of Victoria's game is her versatility. She combines aggressive baseline play with an intelligent understanding of the court. Unlike some young players who rely solely on power, Victoria mixes her shots strategically, using angles, spins, and tactical placements to outmaneuver opponents. Her serve is powerful but precise, capable of delivering aces while setting up subsequent shots with surgical accuracy. Moreover, Victoria's footwork is exceptional. She moves with a fluidity that allows her to cover the court efficiently, turning defensive positions into offensive opportunities. Watching her in action is akin to witnessing a chess match. Each move calculated, each response anticipating the opponent's next move. Off the court, dedication and discipline. Victoria's dominance is not confined to match play. It extends her lifestyle and preparation. Behind her meteoric rise is a rigorous training regimen, strict discipline, and an unwavering commitment to improvement. She balances her athletic pursuits with education, understanding that a well-rounded approach is essential for long-term success. Her work ethic has become an inspiration for young Canadian athletes who see in her a model of how dedication and focus can yield extraordinary results. A bright future waits. At just 19, Victoria Mboko has already achieved milestones many players spend years chasing. Her performance at the BJK Cup is a clear indicator that this is only the beginning. Tennis analysts are already projecting her ascent into the top echelons of the WTA rankings, with Grand Slam victories appearing increasingly within reach. Yet, what is most compelling is not just the trophies or rankings. It is the aura of potential surrounding her. Fans, fellow players, and coaches alike sense that Victoria Mboko is not just a player for the moment. She is a force that will shape the future of the sport, inspiring the next generation. Victoria's success resonates beyond the confines of professional tennis. Young athletes across Canada, especially girls dreaming of tennis stardom, now have a living example of what is possible. Her journey emphasizes resilience, strategic thinking, and the importance of maintaining composure under pressure. For a country hungry for sports heroes, Victoria Mboko has emerged as a beacon of hope and aspiration. Conclusion: the dawn of a new era. The BJK Cup has crowned many champions, but few performances will be remembered as vividly as Victoria Mboko's triple triumph. At 19, she has not only captured 3 crucial wins, but also captured the imagination of a nation. With a rare combination of skill, mental fortitude, and poise, she has signaled the arrival of Canada's next tennis superstar. As the tennis world turns its gaze to upcoming tournaments and future Grand Slams, one thing is clear. Victoria Mboko is a name that will dominate headlines, rankings, and conversation for years to come. With each swing of her racket, each strategic rally, and each resolute victory, she is not just winning matches. She is inspiring a generation, redefining expectations, and blazing a trail to a legacy that will endure long after the final point is played. For fans, fellow competitors, and the sport at large, the era of Victoria Mboko has just begun. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.